screen. It's JM in the chat. What up, JM? Got some EDH tonight. Fun stuff. Let me zoom in so it's closer to me. All right. All right, so we got some returning guests, new guests. What we're going to do is we're going to randomize it right now. Get the thing rolling up. Ooh, a Sithis. I love. And change again. And 4. Did it change? It did change. Okay. So this is going to be our order. Routine, how it breaks down. We're going to go around the table, introduce ourselves. Obviously, everyone knows who I is. Introduce yourself, state the commander you were playing, and then play your turn 1, and then just keep rolling and rolling. My turn 1's going to be straight, simple, and ready to go, so I'm good. Does everyone... Oh, she's still shuffling. Oh.
I sorted it to put these sleeves on.
Fair.
By the way, new sleeves, Onion Bug got them for me. They're so pretty.
Oh, nice. So gorgeous.
As she said, I needed Wolf Dragon sleeves for my Feldhorn deck.
Good job, Onion.
The benefits of having a throne. I can just, it's like, hey, I want to give you this. Okay.
Yeah. There's no fault to that.
And also, I'm going for it, so it's going to be quick, but I'll be ready by the time I get around to me.
All right.
Well, don't give me time to think.
I will.
I'm playing Feldhorn.
I will put that down. Play a tap land.
It's good joke, Iligo. I love you.
In response, I'm going to think about your move for a second. Realize I can't do anything and let it resolve.
Then I will state my commander is the beautiful little unicorn rider, the most dangerous gamer, where I want to open up my own amusement park. Or get infect in there.
Okay.
It's gonna fit. It's basically death touch. That way things die, so I don't have to worry about like dying. Similar to like how you were playing last night, Brian.
Yeah.
But that is all I shall do, and I will pass.
Hello, I am Brian, the Unskilled Commander on YouTube. Please go check it out. Maybe subscribe. I do gameplay, deck techs, comedy skits, stuff like that. And then on Twitch, I try to do a couple charity streams throughout the year. I just did one last weekend. It was a nice success. It was really fun, so I'm looking forward to my next one. Tonight, I will be playing Me, the Immortal. I'm not a Whovian, but there were so many great cards in the Doctor Who set that I made a bunch of commanders out of them. So she is going to be all about commander damage and trying to take extra combats to trigger the abilities a bunch of times and see what kind of craziness I can get into.
He's an absolute amazing character. He's one of my favorites, actually, in the show.
Yeah, I'm interested in, I should, look up about... Is she from, the David Tennant section or no?
She is from Capaldi.
Okay. I will Terramorphic Expanse, cracking that to get an island, and then pass.
Okay. Hey everybody, it's OMGMTG in quarantine. Podcaster, cosplayer, general jank brewer, and general crap artist as well. I'm polishing off a deck that I haven't played in a while that I just kind of keep sitting around because I don't necessarily enjoy the play pattern, but what the hell.
Yep.
Decided to give it a shot. Tonight's going to be Sithis Harvest Hand. You're playing a bunch of enchantments, cantripping off of those, and then hopefully finding a way to win the game with beating people in the face until they're dead.
Sounds like Sithis.
Right, I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a forest, and I'm going to tap this to cast everyone's favorite Burgeoning on turn 1.
Burgeoning.
And then I'll pass the turn.
All right. Turn 1.
Draw. Hello, I'm Ruby with Chaos EDH. You can find me any and everywhere under that name. I usually stream at least 4 days out of the week, generally doing artwork for tokens and anything else that happens to cross my mind. Tonight, I'm running Feldhorn. I know several people in the chat have seen this deck. This deck has been upgraded since the last time I played it. I'm going to just be exiling everything in my library and creating a massive army of wolves. I have a few available to me.
Oh, wow.
Actually, no, I wanted to make an alternate win con for this deck is if I can get all 28 wolf tokens out, because there are 28 different wolf tokens. But I'm missing one.
That's not
and it's the one that came out in the 30th anniversary box. It's the one that has the aspect of the wolf artwork for it.
Let me just ask real quick, because I like this in my 60 card deck that I made years and years and years ago. Do you have like Call of the Wolf pack in there? Call of the Night pack? Where it's like
Howl of the
make
Night Pack.
a-
That's in Boha.
That's
Okay.
in the other deck she plays. But also,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, Howl of the Night Pack. It's a little high. It's a little high cost price. But with cards like Yavimaya Cradle of Growth,
Mhm.
you can get really stupid with it.
Yep.
I'm going to play Spire Garden. This is your opportunity to scoop.
I will put a planes on the
Cool.
battlefield.
I'm never going to get tired of doing that.
At least you
And
get
after
the
that, I'll pass.
opportunity. You know?
Yeah. Like I'll give everybody a chance to scoop. Cool.
Swamp.
I'm out. Screw this. Bye. Just blink
Yeah,
out. I
sure.
should like try that next time we play. I should just do it. Just blink out.
I almost would love to see two people do it because you have to have two people drop. It's like screw this, I give up and just go to a game 2.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I will keep looking.
It might be the time. Time to probably do that is when I finally build my stacks deck. So I promise you, it'll be the funniest thing you've ever experienced. I plan on the deck having a 0% win rate, but also never lose.
Love it. Pass the turn.
The
after
entire
growth.
the entire purpose of the deck is divine intervention.
Force return, and I'll pass.
Not bad.
Okay, I will also put a forest into play.
Jesus creepers.
Well, that's not good.
Next turn. I will not do that.
I get a friggin' Burgeoning in some of my decks, and I have no other lands in
Yeah,
my
so I'm
hand.
saying, you know.
Well, I kept the 3 land hand, to be fair.
Well, that's
Yeah,
fair.
that
Yeah.
is a great hold.
I'm gonna run set this out here for 2. Then I'm going to tap 2. I will play a Destiny Spinner, which will trigger my commander. I will draw, and I will gain 1 life.
All right, only blue player, you've been shut down.
And then I will play a Plains for turn.
I might set this as well.
Look at that value.
Oh, that's
then
beautiful.
I will pass the turn.
All right.
So you see, I
may
may play blue in some of my decks, but I'm not a blue player. I rarely ever run counter spells or stuff like that.
The only reason I sat down and made a kind of Staxis style deck was just because I wanted the deck. I wanted to make games that could end in draws. That's it.
Fair.
Because most of them go for Approach the Second Sun.
That's what my I play Sithis stacks and then I play Blood Moon stacks with Torbrand.
Nope, this is a Zoria stacks, and the entire purpose is to get whatever the one that you can't put counters on your creatures. And divine, or you can't put counters on anything, and then play divine intervention and game draw. Done.
Mind blowing.
Because it's just too stupid not to. I'm gonna play Farseek and pass the turn while I hunt.
I will put a forest onto the battlefield.
All right, I will tap the 2. I will Fertile Ground on that land, and I will tap for green, casting Sedge Scorpion and Fang of Shigeki.
Hey, I know
drop
that.
Cinderglade.
And I will pass after that.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I will Rockfall Veil. Comes in tapped unless I control 2 more lands. I do. I will tap all 3 for Ornery Tumblewag. 2/2 at the beginning of combat on my turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Whenever he attacks when he's saddled, I can double the number of +1/+1 creatures on target creature. I will move to my combat. He will get a counter. And I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap, draw. Okay. I will tap 1. I will play an Authority of the Consoles. Gonna gain a life. Starting to see the reason why I don't play this deck anymore. Okay, so gain a life, draw a card. Then I will tap 1.
That might be the best card to play against me. So
1, 2. Yeah, that is fair. I'm gonna play a Luminarch Ascension.
Oh, good one.
Draw,
card.
gain a life. This deck is so hard to play on the playtester. Well, if I hadn't fractured my elbow last week, I would be playing with the actual cards.
Oh, that's a hit.
well.
Those are not.
Yeah, it sucks. So I'm out here doing my best.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna take me a
That
bit
puts it in
longer to do
perspective.
things. I'm gonna play a hit spider. These are the cards that made me want to build the deck originally. So it's an
Alright.
enchantment for 1 green. Whenever one of my opponents successfully casts a creature with flying, this will become a 3/5 creature with reach.
That's
And I'll
badass.
trigger my commander, draw, gain a life. Yeah, don't really like death touch creatures. That scares me a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to combat and I'll hit Ruby since you're open for 1.
Okie dokie. Commander damage.
I don't think that'll matter, but whatever.
Mm.
And I'll
Never
pass
know.
the turn.
I play a Zabaz deck, and it usually wins with command damage, and it's a 0/0 creature. So anything can happen. I'm gonna play Rootbound Crag, and let's go ahead and be crazy. Tap 2 for Memory Worm, which comes into play tapped. It's a 1/1 that whenever I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, Memory Worm deals 2 damage to target player. That player discards a card and draws a card, and I put a 1/1 counter on Memory Worm.
Mm.
Then tap 2 for Passionate Archaeologist. Commander creatures I own have whenever you cast a spell from exile, this creature deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to target opponent.
Ouch.
And I did not realize this is like a $15, $20 card.
Yeah.
I did not know that until I was finishing this deck. I'm like, why is the price high? There it is.
Yeah, like that and that one really pushed that deck way up.
It did, and that's what sucks is because I need to go buy another precon, and now it's like $80.
Do you need that one card? I can just give it to you.
No. I'm getting a secondary precon
Okay,
to
I wasn't
alter
sure
it
if you
to
needed-
be the first deck. No,
Okay.
I almost don't need it because it will slow the deck down, which is what I want the precon to do. But I need all the other cards in the deck,
Fair
and
enough,
I will
fair enough.
pass. I also want another copy of Feldhorn. So
I will tap for 3. 4. Read the bones. Scry 2, draw 2, lose 2. 1 bottom, 1 top. Draw and draw. I'll do a land battlefield tapped.
Yeah, I will play planes on the battlefield.
And I will pass after that though.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play another forest. I'll tap a forest and an island for Simic Ascendancy, and then I will move to combat. So I will put a counter on the Bushwaggy, and then, yep, I get a counter on Simic Ascendant. I will go ahead and pass turn.
Okay. Put another counter here. Then I will go to my turn. Play forest. God, these lands are everywhere.
I don't know, Chris. I'm feeling outclassed with these decks. What about you?
Jeepers. Yeah, it's so many lands. What MJ's not telling us, it's literally like 4 creature spells and like just lands.
Yeah.
It could be. I don't remember. I didn't even look at the deck list again before playing this, so I honestly
The
don't
WinCon is the
remember
Millennium
exactly what-
calendar. It's like it's all he just wants every land on the field.
Well, I had
They all
someone play
untap.
one of my
That's
decks
actually a
online,
brilliant
and that
idea.
can happen.
I'm gonna play a Spear of Heliod, so that'll trigger
Oh
draw,
my god.
gain a life.
Actually, that's a completely brilliant idea if you add in a Horn
that
of
already?
Greed.
Yeah, I never did. Yeah, not a lot going on. I think the spree ends here for now.
For now, he says.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'll recover. This deck was always a bit of a problem. We'll see. I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. We're going to pay 3 to go ahead and cast Feldhorn. When she enters the battlefield, she is cast from anywhere other than my hand, so I will take 2 damage, draw a card, and discard a card, and lose 2 life, and put a 1/1 counter.
Control your commander.
Mm-hmm. That's not good.
going to play Mossfire Valley, tap 1 and Mossfire to play Impact Trimmers. Might as well be Impact Triggers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pass after that because I don't think it's smart to swing at anybody with what I have.
Okay.
Doesn't someone take damage?
No, it's target. I give it to myself.
Yeah, specific.
Oh, and I have to discard a card. Discarding Temple of Abandon.
And Luminarch Ascension is now online, just
Yes,
FYI.
it is. Alright, I'm gonna tap 4, so middle land, tap 4, cast the most dangerous gamer. ETB, open an attraction. Attraction is the Clown Extruder, where I can make robots. Then I will tap 2 for Deadbeat Attendant. ETBs, open an attraction.
Make life.
That's my deck. Pick a Beeble, which I can make Beebles, and when I get to 6 counters on it, I will sacrifice it and open an attraction.
I love Beebles.
It'll also activate the most dangerous gamer, which I will destroy target permanent. This is like the only card that has a prize, which I don't understand why the prize thing was like a thing. I will pass after that. Sweet.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play Karn's Bastion for land. Then I'll tap all 5 and play Me the Immortal.
Hey, me.
3/3. So then I will move to combat. Couple triggers. Whenever I go to combat, at the beginning of combat, on my turn, I may put my choice of a +1/+1, a first strike, vigilance, or menace counter on Me the Immortal. So I will put a vigilance counter on Me the Immortal. But then Ornery will trigger, and I can put a +1/+1 on target creature. So I will put a counter on Me the Immortal, and then 1 onto Simic Ascendancy.
Synergy.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and pass the. Oops, she's tapped, and I'll pass.
The vigilance creature is tapped. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
All right. I will go to my turn. Actually, before that, I'm going to create an angel. Great. And I will go to my turn.
God, I remember when Luminarch Ascension was in Standard. It was insane.
So fun. I love playing that.
Well, that
It
was
wasn't
good.
fun for the Jund player.
I think I'll just pass the turn.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Untap. And draw.
Oh, this has got a counter on it because I opened 2 attractions.
Let's see. Debating on what I want to do. Let's pay 1 and tap Feldhorn to use her ability. I'm going to discard a card and then exile a card, and I can cast it from exile. Let's exile Sylvan Tutor. Worldly Tutor's in here too, so.
Okay. I was about to say.
Forest. And I will play that for turn. Puppy.
All right, we all lose 1.
Yep.
Oops.
And then 3, because I'd never, ever, ever trust blue players. So Rhythm of the Wild.
Rhythm of the Wild. What does it do?
Creature spells I control can't be countered. Non-token creatures I control have Riot. And after that, I will pass the turn.
I want to get like a bunch of creators together and make like, the best of the 90s style like CD where it's like a bunch of songs that are just titles of cards slightly altered, like Rhythm of
Where's JM? JM will be all over this.
It's like, you can order today to get,
because every time I play Rhythm of the Wild, all he does is goes, "It's the rhythm."
Yeah, exactly.
I have never played this card without him saying that.
And I want to do, every time I go to Scryfall, I do the song by Adele from James Bond. It's like, let the scry fall and
I got a 3, so I put 3 counters on this and make a treasure. I'm gonna crack the treasure. And then 2 for a petting zoo. ETB, open attraction. This is the drop tower. A creature can gain flying. I will tap for 3, and then you also got to gain 1, MJ.
Yep. All right.
Phyrexian Rager.
1. Look at that.
You go up another 1. I lose 1 with 36, and I draw a card. I want to play a land for turn, being a Heap Gate. With that last mana, I will tap for the swamp for Pharika's Chosen. You will gain another life.
Yep.
This is up to 3 counters. So it's now a 5/5. Ruby, what is the far left creature's power and toughness?
A Memory Worm is 2/2.
I'm gonna swing the Dangerous Gamer over at you. It's a 5/5, which is gonna become a 6/6. No trample or anything. Got Death Touch though.
I will block it.
Alright. That's
with
all.
Memory Worm.
And I got a foam weapon kiosk where I can put a counter on it and the creature can get vigilance. That is all I'm doing.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play Forest for turn. I will tap a forest for a Hardened Scales. Because that seems good. Well, gosh darn it. Why do I draw cards and then not read them until after I've done stuff? I will tap 2.
You have no idea how long it took me to break myself of that.
Just hate it. I'm like, plus it's a new card from Outlaw, so it's Bristly Bill Spine Sower.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever a land comes in, put a +1/+1 counter, and I played the land already.
I love
Like,
Bristly Bill.
Okay, so I'm going to move to the beginning of my combat step. Me, the Immortal, I'll give her a Menace counter now. Then Ornery will put a counter on her, but Hardened Scales will make it 2. So she is now a 6/6. But unfortunately, I really don't think I want to go swinging anywhere just yet. So I will pass.
Okay. I will. Actually, I don't really want to tap all these. I'm going to create 3 angels. Everyone knows I have enough lands to do that. Trying
No, you gotta play it out.
One hand is so hard.
Do it. We don't care. Click all the buttons.
There we go.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, there's a lot of flying birds over there.
Yep.
Play a forest.
I think Feldhorn is mad at me right now, so I'm playing her incomplete. She's not happy.
Value.
Yeah, value. Look at that.
It's a circus of values.
Come back when you have some money, friend.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, it's buddy. It's come back when you get some money, buddy.
Yeah. One of my all-time favorite games.
Yes. All of them are. I even love 2, and that was the one that gets a lot of hate.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Like, it was a fine sequel. You know,
Yeah.
Big Sister was a cool idea. I liked it. Because
fact
you hear that roar, you get
playing as
scared.
a big daddy. I was loving it.
Well, that too, but like you hear that roar from her, like you get scared. You're like, shit, she's coming. Like
even though when I played it on stream, it was really awesome to just start yelling, "I'm the big mama." So,
let's see what I want to do. Is there anything I can do?
in fact, I'm more disappointed in the first one because the final boss, Fontaine, is like the easiest once you learn his pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pass.
Okay. All you'd have to do is go after him with some heat-seeking rockets, and he's done.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw.
The Sky one was okay. Like, I mean, I didn't hate it, but it wasn't quite as good as the other 2 for me.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to tap a green, tap Feldhorn, and I'm going to discard Stomping Ground to flip. Kodama's Reach. I can live with that. I'm going to pay 3 and cast Kodama's Reach. Dealing 3 damage at you, MJ, off of Passionate Archaeologist.
Oops.
And then Puppy comes into play, and I will go fetch my land. 1 and 2. Now, hopefully, shuffling will hit me to some of the actual fast mana that's in here.
Depends on how fast you shuffle.
I'm going to let the Forest come into play tapped. Then I will play Exotic Orchard, and I will pass there because someone has an army of Death Touchers, someone has an army of Angels, and I have no problem with me.
This should be one higher because it gets the equal amount of quick counters.
5. None of them trigger.
Like you say, looking at the card first, like
Mhm.
this deck is what taught me to wait. Because usually I would do is I go play my land. Okay, now
Mhm.
okay, it's a land. Shit.
Mhm. Yep.
Mind Stone. I'll crack the stone right away.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to hold up well against a bunch of go wide decks. So we got to do something, Immortal. Come on.
I'm gonna be leaving you alone. You're
Mm.
currently the one I'm like not worried too much about.
I understand. That hurts, but it's okay. 'Cause
Again,
I'll
Death
take the
Touch,
reprieve.
Angels.
Yes. Yeah. No. I'm with you. I know why.
At least until I can get to the two big dogs in the deck, I'm basically sitting here waiting.
I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing the most dangerous game over at MJ. Opening an attraction. It's a 7/7.
Are you talking, Chris? Because I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'm
Okay.
swinging the most dangerous game over at MJ.
How big?
It is a 7/7. No trample. You can block. You can jump it.
No blocks.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Pass the turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to get the counter on it.
All right. Let's see. What can I do? We're gonna tap one for a Spore Frog, a Gromp, as it were.
Yes.
Win.
I hate I didn't get that one.
I will move to the beginning of combat. She will get. Well, do I care about first strike right now? I probably should. I guess we'll add first strike to her. Then Ornery will give her a counter, which is doubled to 2, so that's 5, and then this will go up by 2. And then in response to, well, let me think. Do I want to swing? She is an 8/8 with first strike, menace, and vigilance, but no trample or anything. And there's a lot of stuff to block, plus death touch. So I guess I will not declare any attackers, but in response to not declaring attackers, I'm going to tap 5 and trigger Bristly Bill's ability to double. Wait, yeah, 2 green. Double the amount of counters on target creatures. So I'm going to double this up to 10, which means put another 5 over here.
Oh, it's each one.
What's that?
It's each creature.
Oh, heck yeah. Thank you. See, I don't read cards. I read the first few words, assume I know what it does, and then move on.
You get more
I-
counters on the Simic Ascendancy as well.
That is one of my biggest flaws is I don't do details really well. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Let's go.
How many counters are on the Simic Ascendancy?
Well, with that, it's up to 12.
All right, noted.
8 to go.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of upkeep, if it has 20 or more, yeah, so 8 more.
Mhm.
Then I will pass turn.
Okay, I will create one. Let's see. Just thinking this through. One angel. 2 angels. Go for the clean sweep of 3 is the question. Also on the end step, I'm gonna attempt to Swords to Plowshare as the Spore Frog.
Oh.
Do not believe I'm doing this, but
Hey, but in essence, though, that's the right move.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it.
Crack it in response.
Yeah, crack in response. That's so that if you have any recursion, but still.
Yeah, but he's doing it on
end step.
my end step, so it would be like for
Oh,
5
yeah.
seconds. But yeah, I mean, we'll sacrifice
Yeah.
it, but it's not gonna.
I lost track of what step we were ahead. I was like, oh, that'd be
No,
brilliant.
I totally
I
get it.
had to think about that. That is the first time I've ever had to do that to a Spore Frog. Okay, go on my turn. Please give me something I can actually use. Be great.
I mean, 6/4/4 flying
Yeah, you are
angels
getting-
seems pretty good.
Sure,
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's up there.
I'm gonna draw in lands. So
You know what Death Touch doesn't do? Fly.
tap
And
two.
you know what? You know what Me the Immortal doesn't do? Fly.
I'm gonna play
These wolves,
Sterling
these puppies
Grove.
ain't got wings.
Yep.
Oh, a Sterling Grove.
Gotta draw. Gain a life. Let's see.
Nice. It's like I'm playing in my enchantment or my shrine stack there because I have all of these cards in it.
Yeah.
Is there anything actually?
Right now, we're staring at a Luminarch Ascension and a Simic Ascendancy, so that's why I'm like, oh shit.
That's
Let's see.
where
Is
it
there
comes down
anything
to.
I can find that'll help me deal with that? There's really not a lot in here. Helpful. Okay. Good to know. I've not looked at this deck list in like 2 years, so this is good information.
I was like, ooh, this poor frog will buy me some time. It did not.
I will have another 2. I'm gonna play not that. I'm gonna play a Bonds of Mortality. So this is a card that cantrips itself, and I can pay green to make sure the creatures my opponents control lose hexproof and indestructible until end turn. Though most I'm just doing it to cantrip at this point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See if I can draw a freaking land. Be great. Gonna get another life.
Come on, destroy those flyers.
2 cards. Okay. So I'm just gonna sit on that. Then I guess I go to combat. And no, I want to do that. There we go. I'm gonna swing 3 of these angels. Brian, you can have 3 5/5 flying angels coming at you.
All right, 5s. 4/4 was bad enough. All right, I'm taking 15.
Seems like a decent amount.
Yeah, a little too
And
much.
yeah, I had no other attacks, which is fine. And second main, I will. Ah,
Is that a pass or?
I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I thought I heard you say it, but I was like, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it was kind of non-committal, so I'll pass.
Untap, draw. Let's do the Feldhorn thing again. Discarding. You're doing the job for me. I'm going to discard Detection Tower. Revealing Delighted Halfling. Going to tap green to cast her. Create a puppy. And MJ, I'm sending 1 at you.
Yep, that seems fair. I will. Anything I need to know about it?
Nope.
And we all take 2 from the impact.
Take 1 for the. Oh yeah, 2 from the impact.
I will gain the 2 back.
And then I got
I'll take 1.
and I gave her +1/+1 counter off of rhythm.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to tap 5 and cast Urabrask Heretic Praetor. So
Yep, take 2.
everyone takes 1.
Oh, 1.
Rough.
At the beginning of my upkeep, I exile the top card of my library. I may play this card this turn. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, the next time they would draw a card this turn. Instead, they exile the top card of their library. They may play it this turn.
Ooh.
So I basically exile a card and draw a card. Y'all exile a card.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
I will pass from there.
Alright, untap everything. Roll for this. It's a 1, nothing. Exile the top card being Step Right Up. I will play that this turn, which is 4. I will open 2 attractions. Dog attacks me below. Open. Concession stand, which makes food. And roller coaster, which gives a buff to this. We'll get 2 more counters on it. A lot of bird things.
Mhm.
I don't want to pass, but I kind of feel like I have to pass just because like the amount of it would just die. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep. So instead of drawing, I'm exiling, right?
Mhm.
All right. Last night together. Choose 2 target creatures, untap them, put 2 +1/+1 counters on them, They gain vigilance, indestructible, haste until end of turn. After the main phase, there is an additional combat phase. Only the chosen creatures can attack during that combat phase.
Such a good episode. That's the bad part of playing the Doctor Who decks. I've seen every episode.
Right. No,
Oh.
that's cool. That's good that it works so well.
Oh yeah, no, this scene was like completely heartbreaking. So
So I can play it, correct?
correct.
Yeah.
So just, I think I understand it. So like by doing that, I still get 2 combats, right? Because this is just going to make a combat first. Then there's the real combat, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't be untapped for that one. That's part of the problem. Because this is meant to be played on like main phase 2.
You can play it at any time, the card.
It's I think it's meant for your second phase.
Yeah.
Because the card that you exile, you can play it at any point.
Oh, that's true. Okay. I was thinking I had to like play it right
No,
now.
you're good.
Yeah. Okay.
You just have to play it this turn.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
lost. It's lost to the Blind Eternities.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Sorry. Give me a second. Oh, right. I can't do that because then I can't do that. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to move. Well, wait a second. I'm going to tap Bristly Bill to saddle the ornery Tumblewag. Then we're going to move to the beginning of combat. He is going to put a +1/+1 counter on Medium Mortal, which is going to get doubled because of Hardened Scales. So that's 2 more counters over here as well. Then she's going to put a counter doubled to 2 from Hardened Scales onto herself, 2 more over here. Then I'm going to move to combat. Or, well, I'm sorry, that was the beginning of combat. I'm going to declare attackers. I'm going to send Medium Mortal at MJ. And this is a 6/6 still. So probably going to die. So I will send the 6/6. I'll send them both at MJ.
Okay, how big?
What's that?
How big?
Okay, so
Correctly.
when he attacks while saddled, I get to double the number of counters on target creature. So I'm going to double the amount of counters on Medium Mortal, which will put her at 28 counters.
Jesus.
And she's got 3, so she's going to be a 31. I'll just put it like this, 31. So she's a 31, but that was another 18 onto here. So this is going to be up very big.
Yeah.
26 and then 8. So 34.
All right.
Okay. So yes, Medium Mortal is a 31 with First Strike, Menace, and Vigilance. And then you also have a 6/6 coming at you.
Okay, I'll take the 6. I will block your commander with my commander, Destiny Spinner. They've served their purpose.
Okay. Yep. They'll die. Medium
And then I'll
Mortal
take the
will.
6.
Yep. Okay. Then second main phase, I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Last Night Together. Choose 2 target creatures, untap them. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on each of them. Jesus. So that's 2 plus a third, right? It's just that many +1.
Yeah, just
So this
+1,
will go up. Yeah, so this is going to go up to 7. And then this will get another 3, which is up to 4. 34. 3, 38, I think. They gain Vigilance, Indestructible, and Haste until end of turn. After this main phase, well, yeah. So this is still main phase 2, blah, blah, blah. So now we move to combat number 2. Everything's just going to do it again. Holy shit. Okay. Wow. That's some damn synergy from Outlaw Junction or whatever.
Let's see. So you got Indestructible off that, correct?
Yes. These 2
Okay.
are indestructible.
Yeah, so you haven't gone to combat yet, have you?
He's moving to a second combat.
Yeah, I'm moving to the beginning of combat.
Before that happens,
Okay.
actually, well, I would have had to respond. Never mind. Go ahead.
Are you sure? Did you have something?
I mean, I would have had to respond to you casting the card.
Yeah.
So I just forgot about it. So continue.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
I mean,
Yeah,
it feels kind of stupid rolling it back all the way to resolving the spells. So I'm not going to mess with that.
Okay.
But-
I mean, I would just have to take a couple counters off, but
Yeah, we're pretty lax here, MJ. If you want, if you're
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna activate the Spear of Heliod.
what's that do?
I can blow up something that dealt damage to me this turn. If
Okay.
I was just wondering, I was just thinking if I wanted to do that, but since your commander didn't, yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Because the
So
Tumblewag hurt me, and I don't care.
yeah, this is the one that you could blow that
Yeah.
up, so it wouldn't
I
double
was,
her
I,
again.
I was tempted to do that, but I think I'm gonna pass on that one. I just had to think it all the way through.
Okay.
Go to combat.
Okay. Yeah. Going to combat or moving to the beginning of combat. All this stuff happens again, so this is gonna be freaking crazy. So this, well, yeah. All right. I'm gonna put the actual +1/+1 counters from Thumblewag on the Thumblewag, so it will get 2. This will get 2. Then she will put 2 counters on herself, and then this will get another 2. Gosh darn it! Stand still. Okay. Then when this attacks, it can double the amount of counters on something. Actually, I think I'm going to double the counters on it because there's no point in making her like stupid big. It's way more than commander damage at this point. So I will double this up to 18. Wait, does it do something else? On target creature, yeah, so it can do itself.
Mhm.
And then this would get another 9. So 51. All right, so I will send Me the Immortal, which is a 36/36 with First Strike, Menace, and Vigilance at you, MJ. And then the 2020 Ornery Dude will go at Ruby because she has the second most life.
And I'll go first. I'll double block using 2 of these angel tokens.
I'm
Mhm.
just going to put a puppy in front of him.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anything to give them trample or flying or anything fun, but it is what it is. I hate that phrase. I hate it. I don't like. I hate that phrase, and I hate it when I accidentally say it. But that
shit
is,
happens.
yeah, yeah, exactly. All right, so that's it. That's my gross play that didn't do all that much, and I will pass.
Okay, your end step, I'm gonna create 2 more angels using the planes that I have. So I'll replace the ones I lost. Okay, and I will go to my turn. Play a forest.
And your draw was an impulse draw, so it's exiled.
Oh right, well yeah, it's a forest, so
Okay.
I'm
There
gonna
you go.
play the forest. I mean, the question is, how much do we care about the Simic Ascendancy at this point?
I mean, it's game over when it gets to him,
Yeah,
unless
that's what it comes down
something
to.
impressive happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just dead. You got flyers. You got more than enough to 21
Yeah.
life. So,
That is fair.
and what sucks is I have 2 fogs in my hand, but I don't have enough mana because if I had not played this, then it wouldn't have done all the cool stuff. So, whatever. Took a gamble, didn't pay off.
Then I leave myself exposed, which is not great.
And you don't want us exposing ourselves.
I mean, it's against Twitch terms of service.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I won't care.
Feels. Don't want to do that.
I mean, I'm gonna die, but I'm kind of stoked that I got a 36/30. Well, actually, what? It's actually a 39/39 commander and a 20/20 creature and a 51 on Simic Ascendancy. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, come on, stop doing that. Field. Sure, we'll go there. I'm gonna attempt to resolve an overwhelming stampede,
Ooh,
which will give everything +5/+5 till end of turn
it will.
if it resolves.
I got nothing.
I passed priority for
I
that
have
one.
nothing.
Everything gets +5/+5, so it's currently a 10.
Dome everybody for 20. Because you got to figure Ruby's got the impact tremor, so there's at least 1 damage on that, you know.
Yeah, that is fair.
Not to mention, I'm going to have 2 opportunities with Feldhorn, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is fair.
You be quiet.
So you could swing the rest of it all at Ruby, you know.
Stop conspiring against me.
Let's see. So, Chris, how many things currently have reach and or flying, or can have
Just
reach and or
1.
flying? Okay.
right? Yeah, just the one.
Good information to know.
There's literally only one flyer in the deck, so
Okay, fair enough.
that's not me.
Gonna swing. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing 2 at each one of you. Keep the damage even.
I will take 20.
Why couldn't I have just gotten a soul ring in the first couple turns and I'd be fine right now?
I'm not kidding when I say this deck has like 5 mana artifacts in it, and I'm not hitting any of them.
Let's see. Then I think that's everything I'm gonna do right now. Checking hand. Yeah. Go ahead. Pass.
Okay, untap. During upkeep, I exile the top card of my library. It is a forest. Then I draw. Let's see. Going to tap 1, tap Feldhorn, and discard a forest to exile. I've hit the land pocket. Great.
There it is. Yep.
I will play the forest. This will stay exiled, creating a puppy.
You'll take the 1.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah,
You guys suck.
Um. Sadly, that's really all I can do. So I think we're dead, Chris.
All right. Let's see what happens. I know it's probably nothing, but let's see what happens. Roll the attraction.
You should have swung with something because like the flyers weren't going to make a difference. Like
There were
Yeah.
two. There's two angels on board.
All right,
Oh,
I got
that
a
is-
3. So 3 is going to bring us to 6. This is then going to make 2 treasures. And I completed a prize, so I'm going to destroy target permanent. So I'm going to destroy the Luminarch Ascension.
Okay. Remember, I have Sterling Grove on board currently.
I will target the Sterling Grove.
I will sack it in response. I mean, I had to, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. So I'm gonna search for something. Let's see. Put it on top of the library. I think.
Yeah, it's no, it's in hand, I thought.
No, is it? I honestly don't remember.
No, it's on
Top
top.
of it.
It's on top, yeah, okay.
One of the two. So I'm gonna take a second here just to see what I have. Let's see. So someone can play the Jeopardy theme or something. I don't care. Okay, I think I'll go grab.
This portion of the show brought to you by Food Token. That's right, Food Token. I had that literally sitting next to me. It was the only thing I could think to do.
Let's see here.
when you need some nummies for your tummies, go to Food Token.
Still looking.
Food Token. From the people who brought you Clue Token. I don't have the treasure token finished yet.
Oh, you bastard.
I was close to being one by literally 2 days.
Go find.
3 days, sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna go find an arrest and put that on top of my library.
Interesting.
And continue.
Alright, I will continue. So this is going to get flying. That's the other one did. Its target creature gains flying until end of turn, or until a player rolls a 1, whichever comes first. Such a random, weird thing to write. I'm going to tap 2 to put Phyresis on the most dangerous gamer. So it now has Infect.
Oh, bueno.
I will... I have 2 treasures. I'll tap for 4. And I will cast Black Hole. Destroys 1 creature and then up to 2 additional because I visited 2 attractions, right? Only 2? Yep. So I'm going to destroy 3 total creatures. We have one's going to be Feldhorn, one's going to be Urabrask, and one's going to be one of the flyers.
Okay.
I will then move to combat. I'm going to swing the gamer over at MJ. Going to open an attraction. Goes up to 8. Now it is 10-10.
Yeah, I'll create 2 angels and I'll double block.
Double block. I
Just
will.
take care of that here in a moment, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice the 2 treasures to give Gaia's gift.
There we go.
Gets +1/+1 counter, and it also gets reach, trample, hexproof, and indestructible.
Yep.
So it's an 11/11.
Yep. And I'll block with 5 or 10. Sorry.
10.
So I'll take 1 infect.
Bingo.
If there are no other responses.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep them like that instead of do like the whole 1 and roll over thing. So
I'm trying to find infect on here. It's been a while.
I will pass after that though.
Okay. That slowed me down considerably. Next turn. Oh, I wonder what I drew. Before I go any further, I'm going to Kendra's Transformation Most Dangerous Gamer.
Oh, I was supposed to open an attraction before.
Yeah. I mean, if you still have a trigger, go ahead and do that.
It's not gonna. It's only gonna make it bigger, so it's fine.
Okay.
So
I mean, it still is an infect creature, so
yeah. So it's gonna get an extra counter. I get another attraction. That sacrifice that goes to the bottom, and now it's a 3/3. That doesn't
3/3, and I'll draw a card.
So right now it is totaling at a 13/13 with infect, and it's tapped right now.
Gross.
And I have no cards in my hand either.
Okay. Any response to Kendra's Transformation?
Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
I will take some stuff in the air.
Yeah, that is the thing.
I can take a whole bunch in the air.
Let's see. I'm going to go to combat, and Brian, I will send a whole bunch of flyers at you. All of them, in fact.
I'm already dead.
I believe you meant me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Chris.
You're good.
I know.
Well,
I don't like that Brian guy's face. I'm
if
just
you
gonna
want to swing
smack
at Brian,
into
you
negative.
Sure, Brian.
Negative
die.
damage.
I'm the one that killed Brian.
Yeah. I will
Yes.
jump 1 and take 40. Nah, 20. I mean,
20, okay.
with a -8.
Yeah, don't. Sorry, Brian. I was looking at the frickin' Moxfield playtester and I forgot who's who. It's a very disorienting system when so basically when I play on the Moxfield playtester, I have to bounce between 3 different screens simultaneously. It's very hard to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds.
Especially with
that sounds
one
good.
hand.
Yeah, especially with that.
Yeah.
Props to that.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Then I'm going to tab 2 just in case. I'm going to play a Seal of Cleansing, so I can sacrifice to destroy target artifact or enchantment, which would have been my answer to the Simic Ascendancy had I not had lethal on board. So,
Yep.
Oh well. That's it. Pass over to you, Ribby.
Okay, untap.
You can create 2 angels currently.
There's literally nothing I can do. So let's go to game 2.
All right.
Because I drew Eternal Witness and I had a Forest.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's-
he was
that's
mad
rough.
at me because the next card was Keeper of Secrets.
That is rough.
I had 2 fogs since turn 1, and it was like I just couldn't get the right amount of mana to do a bunch of things. And so I was like, well, I'll take the gamble, which I guess
see,
is
I-
stupid.
Was
I
Fog
always-
and
Yeah. I always talk about this deck. It does have the food chain combo, but it's never the combo I go for. And they're probably together. Where are
Oh,
they?
I saw food chain in the other pack or other.
Yeah.
Because you have the cool food chain that I have, the VHS one.
Those 2 beauties together. Nothing is funnier than Apex Devastating from Atali. Nothing is more satisfying than that. So yeah. That was fun.
GG's all around. I think we all
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
almost
good.
all got to do something. Ruby, you didn't quite get a chance.
Yeah, as I said, it's that I sorted it to make sure I had everything right, so it had not been completely shuffled. Still fun though. I always love running Feldhorn.
Would you guys be down for our second one?
Damn right.
Sure.
I'll change decks though.
Yeah.
Yep, me too. Be right back.
Yeah, we'll take a quick
know what?
fiver. So everyone, catch up. Stick around, everyone. Stick around.
Yep.
All right, back to live. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm playing Tashi boy.
I love the white border sleeves.
Like it is my literal like obsessed. Like look at this.
Oh no, I want the street scuffed ones so bad.
Those look so cool.
Yes.
Guys, shut
I
your
want
face.
actually I'm making a deck. It's gonna be all proxy, but I purposefully made it as expensive as possible.
Good.
I want to put those sleeves on that deck.
That would be mint.
Because one of the cards is the one of one ring. So the deck is technically worth over $2 million. If it were real.
Fucking win.
It's Morphon humans. And there are a lot of expensive humans in the game if you hit Portal 3 Kingdoms.
Yeah, the old ones are like wicked expensive.
Oh, even without the ring, it's even without the ring, it's about $120,000.
Oh, Jesus.
Again, I can do proxies. I made sure to make it as expensive as possible just so I can show up wearing a monocle.
Yeah.
Hello, good lads.
Oh, it looks like the peasants are out again with their plebeian little decks.
I'm very good with this hand.
Uh-oh. I'm
Yeah,
okay
me
with
too.
this hand. I have 3 land. That's all I know.
1 land, 2 lands. I have 2 lands.
Yep, I got 3 lands and no changelings, which is not a good thing.
Is my
so.
average CMC though? Let me see. I think my like average CMC is like 1.5.
Yeah, we were watching X-Men 97, which is an incredible show.
Mm-hmm.
But we were trying to figure out who matched everything, and I'm like, no, the Shikar, one of the alien races, it's like, those are definitely communist Russia. And it's like, because they more match the Cybermen.
Yeah, see that.
Where the Brotherhood of Mutants is more like Nazi Germany, which is ironic because it's led by Magneto. But that's more the Daleks.
Yeah.
I watch too much random shit.
What you know?
I am a really weird like amalgam of random nerd knowledge.
Same. I'm enjoying 97, but like, man, the second half of episode 5 was like some of the best television cartoon otherwise. Like,
I will tell you though, there is one line. It was the next episode after that, when one of the kids confronted his mother.
Mm-hmm.
I have heard that exact conversation,
mm-hmm.
and I was the kid.
Right. Oh, I don't.
When I came out as trans, oh, we accept you now. Let me tell you. Let us make out rules of how you're going to hide it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It hurt. I'm sitting there just staring at it, going, no.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things the X-Men do very well is
they've never held back.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, which fuck yeah, basically.
Yeah, and they do that representation
Mm-hmm.
and what that's like in a twisted into a superhero way, but it's impressive.
Yeah. If you don't know, it's entertaining. If you know, it's entertaining, but it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Layla of fuck Pavator.
Yeah, I would highly. There's not a show okay. X-Men 97 is the third on the list of shows I would highly recommend. And that's only because Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss exist in this world. and I'm a sucker for both of those.
They look fun. I need to try and get away to watch.
Hazbin Hotel will go on season 2, I think, early next year. So now's probably the time to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a Boss kicks back in this month. Mm-hmm. So unless you can catch up, but all those are on YouTube, so I watch them all the time.
Oh, they are? They're on YouTube?
All of Hell of a Boss is YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And I think we're on season 5 or season 2, episode 4 or 5, one of the two. But they're only like, some of them are really short, some of them are really long. But the music, all of the voice actors are Broadway stars, so the voice acting is perfect.
Nice, that's awesome.
And they even do little callbacks to what they act, because one of the voices is voiced by the guy that played Beetlejuice on Broadway.
Okay.
And there's a scene in the Broadway show where he comes out eating popcorn and wearing 3D glasses. Well, the
Mhm.
character is voiced by him. So randomly, he's reading a clipboard. And he puts on 3D glasses,
Nice. Okay.
and I just laugh because I'm like, "That's absolute. There you go, perfect."
I'm going with my
Oh,
hand.
Good. Yep.
I'm ready to go.
All good.
Break it.
All right, just finishing just finishing the tweet here real quick.
No worries. Alayla is my daughter's middle name.
Oh, nice.
Named
I have
after
an
that
Layla.
exact card.
I
So
have
anyway,
an Layla
chat.
Artful Provocateur deck as well.
Yep. So anyway, chat, you have now seen 2 decks that I have that I never play anymore because a million people have them, and I don't like that. So,
Yep. I haven't played my
so
sickest deck in probably a
these are
year.
decks that I never reach for anymore. But since I have them all available in my Mox field, said what the hell, I'll
Sure.
play them, see if I even want to keep them around.
I mean, I haven't really played against anybody else that plays Layla, the Artful one.
I mean, good
There's
thing about Moxfield is you can just keep the list there. I only have like 300 of them.
I'm gonna play Ristic Buddy, turn 1.
Oh, jeez.
Mystic
Hold
Body.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There you go.
Yep.
She does not.
Don't forget to add your commander in there, Ruby.
Oh,
And-
I did. Oh, it was when you reset it. I had actually added it, and then everything got reset.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Alright.
I've already done enough damage, enough mental scarring. with this.
Plains, Conjurer's Bauble. I'll just crack the bauble. Don't put anything back.
Love it.
And then I'll draw a card. And I'll pass.
All right. Draw for turn. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. And I'll pass.
I should have drawn a card.
Roll.
Oh, well.
I'm going to play Command Tower, which I'm going to complain. I wish they just went ahead and put the freaking foil there, because it really bothers me that it's not there. Tap for green, Lana War Elf, and I will pass.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm playing Voha. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it doesn't do
It's
anything.
totally fair. Don't listen to anything anybody ever says on Twitter.
Mhm.
I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna tap that island to play Preordain. Right, 2 these. That seems decent. I think I might actually keep both these on top. I'll draw. And then the second one, I'm gonna play Sensei's Top.
Oh, jeez.
Alright.
Starting
And
strong.
I'm gonna, let's see, do I go to combat? Sure, I'll go to combat. And Chris, I will attack you for 1.
51, 20, 39.
And for what it's worth, I'll pass the turn.
Oh, untap draw. Versus Tower, tap 2. Play Icar Wellspring. You can draw your
Alright.
card, and I'll draw mine.
Love seeing the Urza land in there, though. Makes me happy.
With the white border.
I mean, that's the only. There's
Yep.
another way.
Yeah, I'm literally foiling out the whole deck, and I cannot technically foil the whole because the lands are only white border lands, and I will not do anything but for this deck, or most of my decks anyway, but this one especially.
Nice.
But that's all I'm gonna do. So pass the turn.
People hate
Yeah,
on the
it's really
white
great.
border. They don't know what they're missing.
They do not.
Such a beautiful border.
Smoldering Marsh comes in tapped unless I have control. Or wait, unless you control 2 or more. Yeah, so it's coming tapped. I will pass.
Okay.
Nice and
Untap.
behind.
Draw. Going to play Forest. Tap for 2 to play Bramblewood Paragon. Each other warrior creature I control comes into play with an additional 1/1 counter. Each creature I control with a 1/1 counter has trample. MJ, I'm gonna swing at you for 1.
I will accept this damage.
And I will pass after that.
All right. I will untap all my permanents. I will play Swamp. Feels like natural Tron right now. Oh, great. I'll tap 3. And I'm going to play one of my favorite cards, Heraldic Banner. Naming blue. Then I will go to combat. And Brian, this time I will swing at you at the Esper Sentinel.
You got it.
Is there anything else I want to do? No, I will pass the turn after that.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw. I will play Urza's Power Plant. I'll tap 3 for a Foundry Inspector. Artifacts cost 1 less to cast. I will then just simply pass the turn after that, though.
Okay. I'll play Bajuka Bog. Chris, get rid of that graveyard.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
And then I will tap 2 for a Strionic Resonator and pass.
I will draw.
And tap. Draw. Well, time to become the problem. Tap 2. Both green for Eldamri, Lord of Leaves. This little beauty is a elf warrior. Other elves have Forest Walk. Other elves have Shroud.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a 3/3 because he's also a warrior.
Okay, then.
And because of that, I'm going to leave my guard up and I'm going to pass.
Okay. Gonna draw.
Yeah, every list I saw for Voha, I didn't see Eldamri, and I was searching elves. I'm like, okay.
You really don't see him that often, which is very weird.
In a
Yeah,
deck
never heard of
that's a removal target, it helps.
I'm gonna cast a Leela 4. And then I'm gonna tap 1. I'm gonna play a Wayfarer's Bauble,
Mhm.
creating a fairy. And I will see. Really no point going to combat at this point. I'll pass.
Untap and draw. Ancient Den. I will tap 3 for an Airlift Champlain or Chaplain. I will ETBs. It will mill 3, and I'm going to put a plains and or a creature card with mana value 3 or less from the into my hand if I don't put a counter on it. So mill would be Aviary Mechanic, Mind Stone, and Glinthawk. All solid choices. I will be getting Glinthawk. Glinthawk has got to come to my hands. Then I will play the Glinthawk, bouncing back the Ichor Wellspring.
Mhm.
Ichor's in the hand. The foil of the hawk is like $20.
Oh, man.
So I'll be taking my time to get that foil.
Yep, yeah.
But other than that, though, I will be passing the turn.
All right, then tap up, keep draw. Well, that's the thing, I guess. 1, 2, 3 for Commander Sphere and pass.
Okay. Untap.
Yeah,
Draw.
foil Suture Priest is $30.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That will be the last one I get.
I will tap 1 and play Elvish Mystic. And I will continue to keep my guard up, so I will pass because I'm missing land drops hard.
Brian, did you pay for the Esper?
I couldn't.
Okay, I just wasn't sure.
Mhm.
Okay, gonna go to next turn. Play a Svamp. I'll tap 2. I'll play a Tome of Legends. The page counter. So I can draw a card once in a while. I don't want angel tokens. What the hell, Moxfield?
So you will have them.
I mean,
You wanted them
wish.
last game. I figured you want them now.
I wish, but that's not how it works. I'm gonna tap 2. I'll play an Azorius Signature. Ruby, take 2 with a Lila in the air.
Okay. 1, 2.
I'll gain 2 back, and I will gain a page counter.
1, 2.
The Tome of Legends. And then I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I will tap 4, and I will cast Tesha.
The Shard is here.
Tesha's here. I will cast a Shield Sphere, which does not come in foil, because they didn't have those. That'll bring back the Aviary Mechanic. The Mechanic will return another permanent I control to its owner's hand. I will be returning the Ancient Den to my hand. I will then play the Ancient Den as land for turn. With the 1 mana, I will tap and I will cast Ichor Wellspring. You can draw the card. I will draw
Alright.
the card.
This is a fair trade.
But that probably be it. I'll just pass. There's no reason to attack or anything like that.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Cool, cool. I could use some lands. Deck.
I'm with you there.
1, 2,
I'll just use the
3.
mechanic to replay a land.
I know. Pristine Talisman. I'll tap to pay the thing
I'd
for
say
it.
it's a power move, though. You
Yep.
know? It allowed you to play another card, so.
All right, I'll pass turn.
And untap.
You're making me look bad in front of the wizards.
Draw.
Deck. Come on.
It's like you didn't do Dalek tokens originally. I'm going to punish you.
1,
Hey,
2,
shame.
3, 4. For a Guardian project.
Okay.
Nice.
Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, if it under my control doesn't have the same name as another creature you control, draw a card.
Okay.
Here's a secret that never happens, and I will pass after that.
Okay. I will end step. I'm gonna tap 2 into the Azorius Signet. I'm gonna crack the way for a spell. I'm gonna go find a island. Comes in tapped. And then I'm gonna use my 1 remaining mana to tap the top. Okay, that seems honestly terrible. But
So it's funny I'm not seeing any of my wolves yet.
Gonna go to my turn. I'll play Prismatic Vista. Gonna crack the Prismatic Vista. I'll take a damage. I'll go find a plains. There we go. Untapped. I will do 3, 5. I'm gonna play a Divine Visitation.
Yeah.
Does that resolve?
Mhm.
I honestly can't see because I don't have 2 screens.
No, yeah, you're good.
Okay. I'm gonna create a fairy token off of that because it hasn't entered the battlefield yet. There we go. Okay.
Deja vu. Feeling last game again.
Fortunately, they're all the 2/1s, so they're not nearly as scary. Yeah. I'm going to go to combat. What was that? I can't swing a Chris very easily because of Teshar. That's a bit of a bummer.
I would love for my creatures to die.
Yeah, that's not great. All right. All I'll do is I'll swing 1 fairy at both Ryan and Ruby. So just 2 damage in the air.
Take 2.
Seems fair. Might as well spread it out a little bit. Then second main. Is there anything I want to do? Sure. I'll tap. Oh. Yeah, that's tap. But that's actually 4. There we go. Tap 3 mana. I'll play a Commander Sphere. And this time I will create an Angel token.
Yep. Those damn
And-
4/4 angels are back, guys.
Very slowly this time.
Quick, somebody do a board wipe.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Not that draw.
This deck specializes in one specific type of removal.
Player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna.
I've heard it's the best kind.
It is.
Put Lunarch Mantle on Teshar. Pay 1 to sacrifice Ichor Wellspring.
Okay.
I will draw a card.
Did you pay for Esper?
I did not.
Okay.
So you shall be drawing.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll pay the 1. Sacrifice the Airlift Chaplain. I will Spider Silk Net, bringing back the Chaplain. Mill 3. Land. Shield. Soul's Attendant. I will. Can't get the land, unfortunately. So I will get the shield. You just go here. I will play the shield. Getting back the Soul's Attendant.
I'd hate to see what happens if you actually had mana.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Similar strategy to my Zabaz deck. It's bad.
I mean, I might get a Dalek out here by the time you guys kill me.
I
Well-
might reach a wolf at this point.
To be fair, I'm not trying to kill either of you very quickly.
Yeah.
It's bad when the green player is the one behind no mana. I'm not okay with any of this.
Right.
I'm gonna pass the turn after that though.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Nope, not a land. Okay. I
Jeez.
will tap 1, 2, 3 for a Bloodline Pretender, declaring Daleks, whatever. So
Gain life. And then for my Soul Attendant.
oh, okay. And I will tap 1 to pay for the thingy, and I'll gain a life.
You
With
don't have
Christian.
to pay for Esper Sentinel. It's a creature spell.
Yeah, it's not creature
Oh,
spell you do.
okay. Then I will not gain a life.
I mean,
Oh, you
you
could
can
still.
tap that if you want to gain a life. Just it won't.
Well,
there's
it's
no
yeah.
tax.
I suppose it might be important, so I guess we'll do that. Just tap it to gain a life. But yeah, that's all I can do. I'll pass. Hey, I got a creature.
Untap.
Now comes the board wipe. Son of a bit.
Draw.
Biscuit.
I'm going to tap 2 to play Priest of Titania
Nice.
and draw a card off a Guardian Project. Still not a land. I love you, deck, but stop it.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pass turn again because I can't do anything. I was hoping to draw a land off of Titania so I could cast the next thing.
Gain 1 life.
Yeah, the
Let's see.
bottom half of the screen is not doing too hot right now.
No, we are not.
I'm gonna take one of the counters off and tap the Tome of Legends. So I will remove a counter.
I
and
mean,
draw a card.
in all fairness, if Voha hits the field and attacks, it's going to be bad. But
But until then,
Okay.
until then, I'm just sitting here
No,
trying to
no,
get mana.
Okay, Command Tower. Tap 2 or Intangible Virtue.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
okay. So they're a little larger.
Mm-hmm.
There is that.
Yep.
I will gain a life.
Yep. That
You're
you
gonna
will.
need it.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Glen Alendra Liege. So you'll gain another life.
Love the leaves.
Nice, good card. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't improve my angels at all, so it's a bit of a bummer. But
Oh no.
Oh, Sahara.
I'm so sad for you.
I know.
Now your angels are all, or your fairies are almost as powerful as the angels.
Yeah, more or less. Let's see. So I get +1, +1, +1. Yeah. So the fairies are currently 4 4s, or not 4 4s, 4 3s. I wish I had. See, this is the time I wish I had dice out. Why do I play the decks that are extremely complicated on Moxfield? Okay. Go to combat.
Got it.
I'll swing. And I know they have vigilance. I just need to do this so I remember.
Mhm.
Tap. So these. Okay, so I'm going to send all the fairies somewhere. And this angel as well. They can attack. So I'm going to send. Let's see. Chris, how many flyers do you have currently?
I have 2 technically, only 1 that will block.
Okay.
No,
That
2.
seems
I have 2 will block.
Okay, that seems fair.
Because I will not block with Tesha.
I will. And how big are they again?
A 2/2 and a 1/1.
I'm going to swing 2 fairies and one of the angels in your direction. And then for the other 2, I will swing 1 4/3 fairy at you apiece.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Blocking the 2 of them, and I'm taking 4 from the fairy.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
139, and then these both die.
which I know you wanted, but oh
Yeah.
well. What else am I supposed to do?
Fair.
Let's see. Second domain. Is there anything I want to do? No. Go ahead.
I'll have to draw. Gonna land. All right, I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna generous gift the divine visitation.
That's fair. And I get a 3/3 elephant. See if I can find it here.
I get.
Continue with your turn. I will find it.
Yeah, no worries. And then you'll get a draw for that as well.
Yeah.
For 0, I'm gonna cast Urn of Godfire. ETB, it's gonna bring back the Glinthawk. I'm gonna gain a life. Glinthawk, it's gonna bounce. It doesn't make a difference. One of the artifacts to my hand. Then I'm gonna replay it, which is gonna bring back the Chaplain. Mill 3. That's 1,
Here we are.
2, and 3.
Did you gain the life for the elephant token?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll get this Plains. I'll gain 1 life off the Chaplain. I'll tap 2 to put a Planar Disruption on Priest of Titania. I can't attack, block, or activate its abilities.
Well, that killed my next turn. So
I will move to combat, swinging in the air. 2 over at Brian.
Okay. How much?
Just 2.
Okay.
And I will pass after that.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Wow. Still not. Thanks. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Volrath's Laboratory. I gain a life off of the thing. I can't pay for it. And then I will pass turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Untap.
declaring black and Dalek, obviously.
Okay. Untap, draw. Going to tap 3 for Lone Wolf. It is a 2/2, and when it attacks and is blocked, it may have it deal its damage as if it were not blocked.
Oh my god.
And draw a card.
Yeah.
Land.
Oh, she's playing.
No, I really actually had bigger things to do.
Yeah.
But Titania's dead.
Yeah, I
Could have waited 1 more turn. I wasn't even going to cast Voha off of it. I just needed 1 more turn. And with that, I will have to pass.
Okay, on end step, I'm gonna tap Command Tower for black, Heraldic Banner. I'm going to attempt to power word kill Teshar.
Yeah.
Just too much weird stuff going on over
No,
there.
yeah, fair.
I'm impressed. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like it. As a player, as your opponent, I do not like it. As a player, I appreciate
It
it.
is a worthy, fair choice.
You've impressed me today, but I don't like it. You must die.
See, the downfall of my deck is this is my competitive bumper deck. Like, the sacrifice outlets are the most difficult thing, because I only have, like, very specific things that are common.
Yeah, it's tough to make that deck work with everything. But it gets there. Half a Plains for a Soul Ring, because I need more mana, apparently.
Duh.
The fairy. You go over here. I'm going to activate top. See what I have here. Ugh. I will. Is that how that works?
Actually, wait.
Okay.
Put that in the bin.
Cool. Well, I mean, again, looking at the top 3 cards, you think it would be super simple, but on Moxfield, it's not. Okay, so I've redone that. I will tap the Tome of Legends, paying 1. I will draw. I will tap 2. I will play an Ethereum Sculptor. So now my artifact spells are cheaper.
Love it. I will gain the
I'm going to create a
1.
fairy. Then, so let's see, let's remove the counter from this. There we go. Going to combat. Do the same-ish attack at everyone. Just I'm going to add an extra angel this time. So it's going to be 2 fairies and 2 angels at Chris, and 1 fairy piece of Brian and Ruby in the air. They're still 4s.
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take 8 this time. Go 36. These 2 die.
Everything is technically untapped because they all have vigilance. I'm just really slow with this. I apologize to everyone.
Delayed game.
Oh
lose.
man, getting a game warning. Ugh. All right. And second main, looking through here, I will pass the turn.
Untap draw. I will tap 3 for Remember the Fallen. Choose one or both. Return target artifact or creature to my hand. So I'm going to do both of those. Returning Ichor Wellspring, and I'll do the Glinthawk too as well. We'll do 1 mana. I will cast the Ichor Wellspring. ETB, draw a card.
Okay. Espers. Actually, did you pay for the other
No,
spell?
you got the first one.
Okay. I'll give one.
For 1, Thought Vessel. Just a reduction cost. Do I even do that actually? Yeah, I gotta do that. I will then just pass the turn after that.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw.
And
Hey, it's a land.
my glass casket's
Uh,
broken.
Blackcleave Cliffs enters tapped unless you control 2 or fewer lands. So it comes in tapped. Awesome. But I will tap 5 and tap the laboratory to make a 2/2 Dalek. When it comes in, it will get a +1/+1 counter onto Bloodline Pretender. And I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw. All right, I'm gonna do the responsible move. Tap 2 for Nature's Lore.
Paying.
Hmm?
That's right. I forgot you have the little pop up there. I'm assuming you're not paying.
No, I
Okay.
never do, and I don't have enough mana to even do that.
Fair enough. I also hate asking. Seems very annoying.
That's why I put the pop up.
Yeah, I would do that too. I'm just sometimes I pay, sometimes I don't. It's
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I think someone said it one time. At this point, it's just principle.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
At this point, I've never paid the tax, so why start? I don't know why I'm debating on what land to get. I'm missing one color.
You're not sure if you're getting excited about the existing lands. You're like, well, do I really need to change this up?
Mount. Oh no, I have to get forest. Damn it. Where's stomping ground? I didn't want to pay the life, but I have to. Wait, never mind. Cinderglade. Got there. Tap 3 for Realm Walker. I'm going to name, I guess, Elf at this point, and I draw off a Guardian Project.
Better named Elephant. Just, just saying.
If I had Masquid Nexus on the field, I would actually name Beeble. But or if I had anything after Masquid Nexus hits the field, I just start naming Beeble because that's like my favorite creature type. I will pass after that.
okay. I at the end step I will tap the Sensei's top this time. And I will put it on top of my library. I will draw whatever was on top there. This goes back up top.
Wait a minute. Oh shit. Chris, your enchantment's destroyed. You can't target priest.
Oh, snipes.
That puts me like 20 turns behind where I was supposed to be. It's fine. I just thought I was reading across all the cards like, wait a minute. Bad.
That's proud.
Oops. Oh, well, now we know.
Yeah.
Sad. It stinks.
I know that planes.
Because I'm also thinking of the fact like it would have been like potentially good to like not have done that given the fact of the amount of damn flying little butt scratches over there.
Yeah.
That too.
Play
Butt scratch.
top again. I will get another fairy. It's gonna be off the screen.
That made me laugh harder than it should.
Yeah.
Oh, I really do not want to do that.
Didn't do that to be silly.
I'm gonna look at the top 3 with top.
Oh, and Realm Walker would have gotten a 1/1 because he is a warrior.
Hmm.
And yes,
Oh, Hello Kitty. Nice.
they had him at Box Lunch, and I work at Hot Topic right next door.
Well, you have to at that point.
Yeah, I had to because I also got a discount at Box Lunch. So I also have Oogie Boogie dice somewhere.
Yeah, those sound probably wicked up epic. Like
They are. I need to. They're buried in the other room where I'm moving everything over here. So once I find them, I will be using them a lot more.
I used to get a lot of the HeroClix dice because they were like, for whatever the series for Marvel. So I have a Spider-Man set of D6s, Avengers, Thor's hammer, the Turtles. So like they're all just the 6 is the symbol. So it's really fun.
That's
I'm
really
gonna tap top, put it on top.
I don't have any of my real special like themed dice in here. I have ones that are bouncy.
Library.
I was at Commander Sealed. We went to an LGS and they had silicone dice. I'm like, oh, I'm buying this.
I think that's like a requirement for those ones. Like, just for the sheer gimmick of it. Like,
I bought 2 sets, and one of the dice I had to roll for something in game, and I always rolled a 7, 8, or 9. Like always high numbers. I'm like, I love these dice. Keep going.
7. I'm gonna attempt to resolve an Elish Norn Grand Cenobite for 7.
Oh, for gosh sakes.
Well, I'll let it gain a life. I get that.
That's true.
I can't. Unfortunately, I can't respond.
I do not have the correct mana to do it, so.
Yep.
Right.
Mint.
Back to the Stone Age.
Okay. Go. Let's see. Do I have any other things to do before? No. So I'm gonna go to combat. Fairies off the board. Swing. All my flying creatures this time. Except for the lead. It's fine where it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna swing everything. The question is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairies. They're currently 6 5s. I'm gonna swing those. Yeah, I'm doing math here. My head. I'm gonna swing 5 of those fairies at Chris.
It's fair.
Just making sure I'm doing my math correctly. The calculations are in my head at the moment. So, yes, it's all 6s. So 5, yeah. 5 fairies at Chris. And then I'll send Alayla and the other fairy at Ruby. And then the 2 angels and the last remaining fairy. Actually, no. The 2 angels at Brian. I think that's everything. That's 6 fairies, Alayla, and two angels. Okay.
Okay, so how much do I take?
Well, any blocks?
Nope.
Yeah, I should be dead, I believe.
Actually, no, you're not dead. Well, not yet.
Whoa,
Azorius Signet.
okay.
I'm gonna cast Rally of Wings to give all my creatures with flying +2/+2 till end of turn.
I love that card.
Also, the signature spell in the Oathbreaker deck I've never played, but whatever.
It's a good signature spell.
Yep. So anyway, Chris, you are on the hook for now 40 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian, you're on the hook for this is 5, so 4 damage. Actually, more than that, because these are 6s, so 16 damage.
16. Okay.
And Ruby, you will take. What is this? I always forget what a Layla is, because the intangible virtue. So 1, 2, 6. So they're both going to be 6s, so 12.
Okay.
And I'm going to gain 6. And a counter on my Helm of Legends. Now that I've royally screwed everything up, I'm gonna. All these things are untapped. So while I do that, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap to my useless turn. Hey, Frostforged Bridge comes in tap. That's super helpful now. I don't even think there's any real reason to playing anything.
Yeah, I had even if
Nothing's
something
gonna
along the way,
happen.
everything that has nothing more than power toughness 2 in my deck.
Is that even worth it? Yeah, sure. Why not? What the hell? I'll pay 4 and Blood Curdle on Elish Norn. Destroy target creature.
Okay. I will respond.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the way you think, though.
Okay.
Just got to get to the. There we go.
I counter it. Wait, that's what I expected.
I'm going to play Lauren's Escape, targeting Elish Norn,
Nice.
giving her indestructible next proof.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm not countering your spell. I am just
Right.
saying no.
Well, then I will swing a 1/1 at you because F everybody.
Actually, I'll take the one. What
Take
the
the 1.
And then I'll tap to gain a
I
life.
have been one.
And then I will concede.
I mean,
Take
probably should wait to see what Ruby's got.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Something could happen.
Please don't quit, Brian. Please.
In reality, I can't do anything either. So yeah, that's
Oh no.
game.
Yep.
No,
I was really hoping you both had removal so I could at least get rid of Elish Norn, but
I would have, because when she was on board, I've had Genesis Wave in my hand since she's been pacified.
So you would.
So
just
I
wait
could. I was.
until- yeah.
I was planning to go to my turn in Genesis Wave and actually catch up, but
no.
I forgot she had Shroud, so I lost all those turns.
No. Oh, that sucks.
I would have Genesis Waved for 6.
But still,
Which is
Genesis Wave
good
at all
amount,
is still
yeah.
pretty dang good.
Yeah, I know, but you were looking at Masked Vandal, Forest, Paradise Druid, and Rogue's Passage would hit the field together, so I would have been caught back up on land.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and Yeva was on top.
Oh, and you. Yeah.
That too.
And Howlhinge Overlord. And Sacred Wolf.
Jeez, you had a lot up.
My deck just decided to shit the bed and not do anything.
Yeah.
It was very upsetting because, even though it's a 7-drop, I can normally get him out a little bit earlier because I can play like a Dalek or something,
Yeah.
and then like
Oh
a
my God.
couple of mana rocks or something.
I was trying to make sure both of you had time to get things going. I was hoping your decks would poop out lands. It's like that's why I just kept like, I'll take 2 damage, 4 damage. Just like, please draw something.
That's what I was trying.
Maybe me hitting you will get your deck to actually give you a land or something. I don't know. Going to emergency mode. It's like, I'll give you a land. But
It just happens sometimes.
Well,
I
there
know
we
it
go.
just sucks to see that.
It happens. We died to a bunch of flying fairies.
Yep.
Well, thank you everyone for joining in this evening. Thank you very much.
Yep.
It's just before 10 o'clock, so it's perfect timing for the evening.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, my God.
All right.
Those are both fun games.
We're going to raid over to Bruja, so make sure you say hi to them. Other than that, thank you very much, everyone. I hope you have a good night.
Bye.